But lest we forget about the most important part of the kingdom, being that Mario has a pet cat with a hat that you could probably pet. Cat.
Hello to all my friends at Commonwealth Realm. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! Mamma mia, you number one. Ha ha!
Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey. Before we begin, we should warn you that the footage we're going to be dissecting contains a ton of details about the Seaside Kingdom that some of you may want to save until you finally play the game on its release. So, if you're the type that likes to know very little beforehand, click away or face the consequences. Anyway, a few big gaming outlets have published loads of preview footage from Super Mario Odyssey. One of the two kingdoms they explored was Bubble-Lane of the Seaside Kingdom, a tropical locale filled with deep secrets and carbonated water. We'll be using footage from Nintendo Life, IGN, and Polygon to dive into the secrets of the Seaside Kingdom.
Beginning with some footage on the beach, Mario is sporting the uniform of a pirate captain. Which is great and all, but we prefer the Mario swimsuit edition for obvious reasons. He can even wear the safari hat while showing off that marvelous chest. Speaking of which, this photo mode is surprisingly in-depth, with the ability to zoom, pan, tilt, and change filters from fisheye, hypercolor, silhouette, cartoon, and even NES, Game Boy and SNES colors. We've seen this kind of photo modes in PS4 games like Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted 4, so it's nice to see Nintendo follow suit, especially after Breath of the Wild's lackluster camera feature, though we used it a lot. Back to Pirate Captain Mario, we discover just how agile and weightless he is in Odyssey, using Cappy as a platform and diving forward a seemingly endless amount of times. Look at this, he's practically flying. You just know speedrunners are going to have fun trying to break the game with these new moves. We later notice that the denizens of this kingdom closely resemble sea snails, and it looks like this one is sad and he doesn't have any flowers to water or care for. Something tells me we will get a power moon or two for helping him out. More importantly, what is this building right there? We know it's not a crazy cap shop since it lies on a mobile dory, so it's likely that inside is the source of another Power Moon puzzle or sporting event like this volleyball game, which will have its own online leaderboards like the other sports found in the game.
We mentioned before that it looks like Mario is flying with these new Cappy moves, but depending on what enemy he captures, like these octopus-like creatures, he can totally fly. That is, before he runs out of water in that bubbly force field. What we've recently come to learn about the Goombas is that if you see a pack of them, there is more than likely a female Goomba looking for some manly Goomba lovin'. In this case, you and your tower of Goombas won't be able to get to her without dodging some oversized Spinies in an uphill battle on the rolling canyon. When you get to the female Goomba and collect her moon, you can gather some purple coins shaped like clams, or as I like to call them, sand dollars. It's too perfect. And at the top of Rolling Canyon is a power moon. Enough about land though. The sea is where it's at in Bubble-Lane, and what better way to get across than by capturing a Cheep Cheep. After all, it is cheap. Here we can see Cheep Cheep Mario going through a dark underwater tunnel while conveniently having a light shooting right out of his eyes. Everything looks pretty quiet down here. Oh! Oh my god, get out of there! Ah, the eel's back and he brought friends. Oh my god, swim for your life, Mario. Oh my god, get it out, get out. Oh good, you made it. In the less dangerous regions of the Underwater Kingdom, where the biggest threat is mutant seaweed, Mario goes down into a pipe and what? This is quite possibly the largest 2D area that we've seen in the game so far. And you're able to adjust the camera to your liking in case the reflection of water gets in your way. My only complaint so far? No 8-bit Mario nipples.
There's still a lot about the Seaside Kingdom we haven't gone over yet, but if you would like to see all the videos in their entirety, you can check the links to them in the description below. However, we have more pressing revelations to discuss, such as the official world map advertised by Nintendo Japan and posted on Twitter by Splatoon 2 game designer Jordan Amaro. Do you notice anything peculiar on this map? Something dolphin-shaped?
Well, GameXplain have already covered it, but screw it. The Seaside Kingdom won't be the only tropical area in Super Mario Odyssey. Isle Delfino, last seen in Super Mario Sunshine, will finally be making its triumphant return after 14 long years. Even though it hasn't been confirmed by Nintendo to be a playable area, it would be rather insulting if it only served as a tease on the world map and nothing else. But we're pretty confident that Mario will be able to go there, otherwise they wouldn't have put it on the map to begin with. Since it's placed right next to the Mushroom Kingdom, it's safe to say that both of these bodies of land will allow players to relive the legacies of Mario 64, Sunshine, and if you want to include the Moon, even Galaxy. The question about Isle Delfino is if the location will be fully explorable, or just a fragment of it will be available like, say, Delfina Plaza, or something completely new. Something tells us we won't hear any more about the island until launch in October. And thus concludes this episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey. This is not the end for the series though, far from it, because October will be dedicated to our favorite Italian plumber in a celebration which we claim today as MARIOCTOBER. We will have a big surprise, Snow Kingdom, and special episodes of Inside Super Mario Odyssey along with a game versus game of Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. And whatever game wins that battle will have to square up against Super Mario Odyssey in another game versus game battle. It's going to be a month full of red hats and blue overalls, so make sure to subscribe to not miss any of it and help us break 110K this week. Also, make sure to check out facebook.com/Commonwealth Realm and make sure to follow us on Twitter. We are less than 50 followers away from 5,000. A very special thanks goes to our patrons, including royal producers Transcendent Sacred Courage and Kenyatta Ali, for their generous contributions to the realm. If you want to know more about how you can support the channel and get exclusive content such as our weekly podcast, then visit patreon.com/commonrealm. In the meantime, this has been the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you girls and guys soon.